Hey, I wanted to share what we can learn from an ingrown fingernail in relation to conflicts and how this particular analogy can give us some insight and how we can find solutions when it comes to conflicts. This week, I experienced my first ingrown fingernail, and it was terrible. It was really bad. My left thumb went through a whole episode. It was having its own conflicts internally, throbbing, aching pain in my thumb. And I had to do some research to figure out how can I take care of this right now without necessarily making a doctor's appointment. And so I was able to gain some great insight on what to do. So I began to soak it in warm water, put a little Epsom salt in there, and let it get softened, and my skin softened and flexible enough to then take some floss and go in between my nail and my skin to raise up that nail that was actually, going in the wrong direction, right? It wasn't suitable for me to be comfortable and to function and to utilize my hand the way that I wanted to. Not to mention the pain, which was horrible. And so as I was soaking and as I was treating it, and then I also put antibacterial cream and ointment on there. The first day, I put a Band-Aid on it. The second day, I let it get air. And as it was getting air, then it started to like pulse a little bit because it was probably definitely starting to get infected. And so I caught it in enough time that it alleviated all of those things that were there. And so now I'm treating it. It's not throbbing anymore. Even this morning, I put the antibacterial cream on there, but it's in its healing process. And I had to tell my body, thank you for speaking to me. Thank you for the throbbing pain that helped me know something was not right. And you may be thinking, why are you bringing this up to talk about conflict? Because that is one of my main missions right now in the earth, is to provide executive peace and to show how conflict can be resolved. And what better way to present ways is by using natural things that we encounter from time to time in our lives that can give better explanation to it. And so sometimes when it comes to conflict, there's something underneath that is being an ingrown fingernail to the situation, right? And then there becomes this throbbing pain for us. We realize it's a pain. We're trying to figure out what's going on, but there's something underneath. And sometimes we need to just allow ourselves to rest in and to soak in opportunities of conversation, opportunities of resolve. And that may be going to a mediator, right? I had to do some research. I had to get some professional advice to help me resolve this matter. And it gave me step by step what to do. And I followed that so that I can have a solution to this chaos that was happening in my thumb that was preventing me from moving forward in my daily activities without hindrance. And so for you, we want you to operate in your workplace, in your family, in your executive position. We want you to work without those throbbing pains of ingrown things that come to make it difficult for you, that come to make it questionable in a lot of ways because you're trying to figure it out. And that's where a professional mediator comes in. So I want to encourage you as well to get that expertise. Get with a professional to help you. You can always go to alastingsolution.com, which is my website, and schedule a peace call. That's when you're able to speak to a professional mediator and say, let's get step-by-step ways to get rid of this throbbing pain that is keeping me from moving forward in my position, in my role, in my assignment, in my call, in my purpose, whatever it may be. There's a solution and an answer for you. And I don't want you to continue to walk around with ingrown things that are causing pain and potentially that can be infectious to your environment, because you are the peace creator, peace carrier in your environment. And most definitely, as the leader of leaders, you are a solution. So check us out. Also, I need you to go ahead and go to the website as well and order Executive Peace, the book, because we are starting in August our conversations, and I want you to be a part of it. Have a great weekend.